saw this movie.
Yeah, I watched it.
What is this movie about? Netflix viewers brand Mea Culpa. Now this is back and forth in social media, so you know. Netflix viewers brand Mea Culpa one of the worst movies ever made as Kelly Rowland thriller climbs rankings. It's the #1 movie on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are saying they liked it on social media, but yet other people are saying it was the worst film in the world.
Ooh, this is a hard one.
And then some people said she did good acting. Some people said she didn't. Some people said Tyler Perry is horrible as a writer. So you tell me what do you think?
Okay. I had told my sister there was an article that Tanisha, that plays Pam on Martin, somebody quoted her saying it. She didn't dog out Tyler Perry because she's worked with him. So she said, I work with him. God has blessed him. This man is very creative. And I don't know what project she worked on with him, or she just knows him. Mm-hmm. I love how she came forth though, because she said a lot of people are afraid to give constructive criticism on a lot of these producers and writers and
we've always said Tyler Perry shouldn't write, direct,
he should let other people direct and write too, because it's all from him. Yes. I want to hear what's her name? Okay. I gotta slow down with this one. What's her name that writes Grey's Anatomy?
Yeah.
What's the family that I like?
You're talking about. Go ahead.
The Bridgerton.
Yes.
Woo! I like writers like that. They'll take you to different worlds of different ethnicities and different creative ideals. She was the one that did what's her name?
Shonda Rhimes.
Shonda Rhimes. And what's her name? Ava?
Yes.
I want Tyler Perry to reach out and maybe, because Tanisha was saying, it'll be nice if he wrote different kinds of stories, other stories that it's kind of like American fiction, where your books don't all have to go, girl, where you be going?
But what's wrong with this?
So this is a girl, where you be going kind of thing.
They was talking
I'm just teasing. Kelly, to me, is not a good actress.
See, now people was all on social media saying she's better than Beyonce.
Beyonce, to me, is better than Kelly.
See? And Beyonce can't act. And she was better than Kelly?
Kim, the chemistry in that movie, I get where he was going with it. And for me, it's another storyline that I'm really tired of.
They said she was
the wife is upset with the husband and wife are having issues. And
they said she was a lawyer, but she was weak.
Yes.
It's never like a strong woman that is an attorney or something. Like she got to be a weak link.
Gosh.
And the man bad? Because every Tyler Perry movie, the man ends up being horrible.
The one man that she is, I don't want to tell the storyline because you were saying you don't like when we do a spoiler alert. It did have a nice twist on it, and I give Tyler Perry credit for that twist.
They said the ending was better.
It took you in a direction where you like, whoa,
okay,
I didn't know that was going to happen. Okay. So I get that. But for me, with a lot of Tyler Perry's movies, not all of them, because I'm not shunning him. He's got some good stuff out there. I have issues with the people in the acting and their level of acting. Like A Family That Prays, I keep bringing this one up because he had Kathy, what's her name in there? Alfre Woodard. He had good actors in that. Good actors would carry bad ones. He had Taraji in there. He had Sanaya. That was a good movie for me because they were all good actors and they carried themselves. But this one.
So here, let's see if you answer this.
No.
So Mea Culpa was the latest film from U.S. comedy magnate Tyler Perry. Received lashing from viewers.
And it's Latin for my fault or something?
Oh, the film, a legal thriller, follows a criminal defense attorney who agrees to represent an artist accused of murdering his girlfriend. Now, they said it was some sex scene with paint. Did you see the sex scene? Was it really fun and nice and all this other stuff?
It's funny how he included paint. And then, of course, they ended up in the tub cleaning it off or the shower or whatever.
The film, a legal thriller, follows everybody's like they want to get paint now because of this movie.
Lord,
follows a criminal defense attorney who agrees to represent an artist accused of murdering his girlfriend. Perry wrote, directed, and produced the film, which started streaming on Netflix earlier this week. Alongside Rowland and Rhodes, Mea Culpa also stars Nick Sagar, Sean Sagar, Ron Rico, Lee, Shannon Thornton, and Carrie O'Malley. Reviews have been damning. It's gotten 4 reviews. In a 2-star review, The Guardian critic Benjamin Lee wrote, as one might have guessed from the plot, is hopelessly overstacked. Perry's poor actors, stumbling over acerbly soapy dialogue, needlessly busying something that required a lot more focus to work. Mm-hmm. So I guess he said the acting wasn't that good.
Nope.
It says, even though it says it's an erotic thriller, it slows down to a damp relationship drama. The climax hinged on a head-scratching twist that make little to zero sense.
Head-scratching. He took you on a whole different... Where did that come from?
So
I would have rather seen Megan Good play her character.
She's one of the producers.
Megan Good?
No. Kelly. That's probably why.
And I don't like when you were giving updates on her promoting the movie.
I was getting ready to talk about that.
She's being messy
now,
promoting it, and you're not all that.
Now,
good.
What I was getting ready to say is, it all started off with the dressing room thing.
Thank you.
With her going, and she's supposed to be the co-host with Hoda
on that one show,
and then they said she showed up, and then she had a small dressing room. Jennifer Lopez got the big dressing room. And then she left. We did a whole show on it. Go back and look at it. I don't want to redo it. And we both said, even though contractual, she probably was right. She shouldn't have to do it. But we felt she should have did it.
Morally, you don't leave.
Just morally.
If you're scheduled to be a co-host and last minute you bail out because your dressing room was a closet. Yeah. Kelly Rowland, I'm ashamed of you.
So then she went on other shows, and they would ask her about. She went on
another talk show.
Yeah, what's his name, Tigger, and he asked her about Beyonce. I think Destiny's it was even something about like her new album, or you like her going in country music or whatever. Yeah. She didn't want to talk about it. She said, I'm here to talk about my movie.
See?
Then the girl asked her, it was his co-host, well, what about Destiny's Child? We saw you guys taking pictures at the Renaissance concert, Beyonce's concert. Are we going to get are you guys going to do something, come together? I'm here to talk about my movie. I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about my movie.
Anything Destiny's Child, anything.
So anything, every show she went on, if somebody asked her anything outside of this stupid movie, she didn't want to talk about it.
And the sad thing is you want to talk about this movie where you were not good.
But she went on either Good Morning America or one of those shows.
Yeah.
And they asked her something outside of the movie. And she talked about it.
Of course she's going to do it on Good Morning America.
No. Guess what they asked her?
What did they ask her?
Are we going to get any music from you? You got any albums coming out? Wait. Oh, yeah, I'm working on...
No, because it's still her.
But I'm saying, I thought you didn't want to talk about nothing but the movie.
If her long head go on The View, each one of those ladies going to ask her questions, and it's not all going to be about the movie.
Now, I would have felt better about her when they asked her about the album, and she said, no, I just want to talk about the movie. Because that would have let me go, no, she just wants to talk about this movie. Why are you talking about your stupid album? Because that's not about this movie.
It's about her. She don't want to talk about Destiny's Child or Beyonce. And I know from watching The View, because I'm a View watcher, each of those ladies have questions, and then sometime the third question or the fourth question may be about the movie, because they'll go, so when is the next Destiny Child's reunion thing? And then the next question would be, well, what about your thing? Are you doing something? And then another lady would say, well, let's talk about the movie that you got.
Well, here.
And that's where they go, okay, yeah, let's talk about the movie, because that's why they're there.
This is what some people are saying. Somebody said, these are comments. People just hating because I actually love this movie. Unlike the other, no predicted, and I didn't predict the ending. It had a twist. This is another win for Mr. Perry. Somebody said, I and several members enjoyed the movie. I've always enjoyed any movie that Rowland has been in.
What other movie she
Tyler
been in?
did a great job. I don't know. Somebody says, I don't think that we watched the same movie. I am several and my family members enjoyed the movie. I told you it's split. I have always enjoyed watching any movie that Kelly is in. It just seems to me that you want to criticize Tyler Perry. It seems that you don't think that he can produce unless he's playing Madea. Somebody says, I thought this movie was interesting and it had a surprise ending. Unfortunately, some of the actors didn't show much emotion.
Yes. That's mainly my reply, my comment.
So you thought it could have been a good movie with better actors?
Better actors. Okay. I know the storyline is a little bit like, oh, really? Not again. It did take you on a twist because I did not expect that ending.
Better actors would have brought it
Better actors would have made me feel and understand. And it's the same old storyline at the beginning. But I see why he threw that twist in because you never would have known that was going to happen.
Somebody said, I totally disagree with the critics about this movie. It was fantastic and all my friends enjoyed it. But I'm not surprised by these Hollywood critics. Whenever there's a film made by an African American, they do this. It's obvious that it's a political review. I say watch it, enjoy it, and don't listen to the nonsense.
You know what shows that I've been watching that either are continuing on or they haven't continued? I don't know if any of you guys were able to see Greenleaf with what's her name?
Yeah.
Greenleaf was a very good show. What's the Family Business? The Family Business was, and I was thinking all these shows that I like, they have series, and I'm like, oh, they got good actors in there. Oh, okay. Tyler Perry wasn't a part of it. So I said, let me sit down and be fair and watch his shows. Every show he had on, I tried to watch an episode of it. The have-nots, the knots and the have-nots, the Oval, the Oval Office with the black president, the white married to a white man, Bruh. I was watching Bruh, BRUH. The Sisters, there's 5 of them. I think now there's one, they've changed and one didn't come back or whatever. I sat, other than his comedy, I like his comedy. Sometimes it's overplay, but I like Mr. Brown and the other families.
Okay.
So the serious shows or the shows that deal with drama, I'm trying to get into them. What hurts me with him is not so much the storylines, because he's writing, creative storylines. It's the acting.
Okay.
I can't get past the actors that he pulls.
So do you think people should see it or not?
See it. I always recommend see something because they may think differently. Okay. They may enjoy the story, her Kelly Rowland in here.
Okay.
But her character was weak.
Okay.
I don't like when a person if she's a lawyer, she's a defense lawyer in a beautiful firm with a beautiful relationship with her husband, but they made her fall for this guy that it's another Fonnie thing to me.
Oh, okay. All right.
Fonnie didn't have to date the guy.
Right.
Come on, women, be stronger.
Like we're not that stupid.
Yes.
All right.